the list is huge on all of the time frames. And right now they're seeing a crazy demand drop because we're coming off of this nutso COVID era, right? So the drop feels ginormous, right? But if we compare today's demand compared to pre-COVID demand, pretty relative during an election year, right? So if I want to maintain my business or grow my business with a demand decrease, what do I need to do, or how much do I need to extrapolate what I'm already doing in order to counteract that so that a demand decrease, well, performance is good for what I already have. How do I make it so that I'm either maintaining the same volume of business with a decrease in demand, or I am growing with demand decrease?
I mean, I would say you definitely need to invest more. And I know that's counterintuitive, right? I have less money because demand is down. I need to invest more just to have normal. That is kind of how things work sometimes. But I also think like you need to not just invest more, but you need to be very understanding of like what's working for me. Like what is driving revenue for me? What is converting, like organic is going to convert and it's going to feed other mediums to convert, right? And a lot of your marketing, it's gonna all work together. You drop one piece of marketing, all of them are going to go down. It's not like you drop one and the other ones bounce up to take that whole, right? So not only like, yes, of course you can always throw more money at it, but like you can also get a lot smarter with your money by knowing exactly what your marketing is converting and like make changes accordingly, right? Like if you're like, hey, you know what, this is not converting for me, don't just turn it off. Like look at what is the assisted conversions, right? Because like if a phone call is only coming from organic or paid and you turn off social, well, you're probably dropping the bucket that's filling up those organic and paid ones, right? So you have to know how they all work and how they all kind of work together. And then just very much understanding like, okay, cool. Is it actually my marketing that's down? Or are my texts like, oh, demand is down, we can't do anything, I guess we'll just not even try to upsell, right? Like you have to understand like where does marketing end and it's now your responsibility, because like we can only do so much, we can only bring you so many leads, and we need you to also take care of those leads.
What's your thoughts?
Yeah. Well, first of all, can you put all your money in paid ads? Sure, you can, and it might get you some good results. But the issue is that as soon as you stop spending that money, your leads are going to start to go down. And it's not to, diss paid ads. Paid ads definitely have a great place in your marketing strategy. So if you're kind of in a little bit of a down season, paid ads can be a great tool to get your phones ringing, during that time. But and SEO and paid ads can work together very well. So when your paid ads aren't working, maybe your SEO is working for you, but if your SEO isn't, generating a lot of leads right now, your paid ads can be doing that for you. And so they have a much closer relationship than you might think.
Got you. So what about the cost of acquisition for a lead that I'm getting from paid ads compared to cost of acquisition from leads I'm generating from SEO, maybe after a year of doing SEO? What's the difference?
Yeah. Paid ads is a lot more expensive per lead, and SEO is, especially a year or two down the road, your cost per acquisition per lead is going to be much lower, just because you're already on page one, and people do click on the ads. Obviously, that's why paid ads do work, but a good amount of people like to just skip over them, and so that's when your SEO comes in very handy, because they see sponsored over next to a web page. A lot of people might just skip over that, and so with your SEO, you're grabbing those people that skip over the ads.
Would you click on ads?
Sometimes. If it's a direct answer to what I'm searching for, I will most definitely click on the ad. And they're spending the money anyways, so it's like, yeah.
All right, interesting. Okay, good stuff. So SEO is we know it's a marathon, it's long haul, right? It's not a sprint, it's not a project, it's a lifestyle. We have to live it. Throughout SEO, there's core updates that happen constantly. You talked about one of them. So what are some of the things that could cause traffic drops?
it could be as simple as a season change. So, you know, if you're coming into winter and temperatures start to drop, you might not see as many people searching for AC work. And if you're only targeting AC pages and only tracking AC pages, well then of course your phones might start to dry up a little bit. And so this is why we usually advise to have a diversified set or spread of services that you are, you know, writing content for consistently. And yeah.
So can I turn on SEO in the summer and then turn it off in the winter, and turn on SEO for heating in the winter and then turn it off when it's over?
You know, if it was that simple, SEO would be very, very cheap. I wish it was that simple. It's sort of like when you're training, you know, when you're trying to get in shape. If you stop working out and you try to do it a year later, you know, you're not going to keep that same body that you had a year ago when you stopped working out.
Right.
So no, you have to stay in the game, and you have to play by Google's rules.